Hey there, everybody. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to day 17 of Feel Good Songs for Spring. That's right, 30 days in April, 30 of our favorite songs that remind us of, the warmer weather coming in. We're breaking away from winter in the colder months, snow and freezing temperatures, and now the sun is shining, hopefully where you are. Grass is getting green, buds are on the tree, flowers are coming up, birds are singing, all that good stuff. So these could be songs that either have some lyrics that have lots to do with spring or Mother Nature, or maybe it's just songs that make us feel good, bring back memories of listening to these songs as the weather gets warmer and we're getting ready for the move into summer, right? That's kind of the vibe we're going about here. This particular song was another one of the first ones that I thought of when I was putting together my list of songs for the month, and this has always been a feel-good song for me, really no matter when, any time of year, but definitely this time of year. I have fond memories of, hearing this song on AM radio back in the, came out in 1977. So I was 11 years old at the time. I was totally into this band, and I remember just hearing this song all year long on the radio. My parents had AM radios all over the house, and we just, constantly were listening to music, and this was one of my favorites. And it originally came from an album called Wings at the Speed of Sound, but the version I really like the most comes from Wings Over America, which is the live album that they put out that same year. 1976, what did I talk about? Did I say 77? I'm sorry, 1976, not 77, so I was 10 years old. The song, of course, is Silly Love Songs. It's a silly song. It's a silly song about love, but man, it is a fantastic feel-good song for me. I always loved it. Like I said, I love Paul McCartney and Wings. I always have. And there's just something about this song, the breezy nature of the track, the lyrics are kind of clever, really catchy. The hooks are amazing. I love the instrumentation. Paul McCartney's bass lines in this song are out of control great. You want to hear a clinic on how to effectively put in melodic bass lines that are pretty tricky all throughout just a pretty simple pop song. This is the one. You think that people would have had enough of silly love songs, but I look around me and I see it isn't so. No. Some people want to fill the world with silly love songs. And what's wrong with that, I ask you? What's wrong with that? I'd like to know, because here I go again. That, you say it, Paul. I don't care if people are sick of songs like this. I'm going to keep writing them, right? I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. I can't explain, the feeling's plain to see. Now can't you see? She gave me more, she gave it all to me. Now can't you see? And what's wrong with that? I need to know, because here I go again. I'm going to tell you once again that I love you. I love you. Love doesn't come in a minute. Dun, 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 dun. Sometimes it doesn't come at all. Only knowing when I'm in it. It isn't silly. No, it isn't silly. Love isn't silly at all. It's got this kind of like disco-y beat thing going on in the background too. How can I tell you about my loved one? How does he do that? From all the way up high, all the way to low. How can I tell you about my loved one? Over and over again. Then he's going to tell her, I love you. Linda, I love you. I love you. I love you. I can't explain. The feeling's plain to me. Say, can't you see? He gave me more. He gave it all to me. Say, can't you see? I can't explain. The feeling's plain to me. Say, can't you see? He gave me more. He gave it all to me. Say, can't you see? Over and over again. Then finishing it up. You think that people would have had enough of silly love songs. But look around me and I see it isn't so. Oh no. Some people want to fill the world with silly love songs. And what's wrong with that? And as they do on the live album, and what's wrong with that? Whoa. Yeah, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that, right? Absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's funny, a song like this, kind of like if you were like alive and appreciated the time when stuff like this was released, it just seems like, the 70s were just such a simpler time. And maybe, that's just kind of like the memory we think we have it. Maybe it was no simpler than today, but I just, with the advances in media and social media and all that, it's like I think we all know a little bit too much about everything now, and it just seemed that back when I was younger, that there was a naivety about the world and about all of us that I think is kind of charming, and it's kind of gotten lost. And a song like this is just a perfect example of that time. It's like there's nothing complicated about this song except for Paul's bass lines, right? I mean, just amazing stuff. But the song itself is it's so simple. It is silly, but man, the to be able to write a song like that has stood the test of time. That I mean, this was a big hit for the band, and I don't know. I've heard it a million times. I'm exaggerating, obviously. In my life, I never get tired of it, and every time I hear it, whether it's I play it myself or you're somewhere and someone's playing the radio or someone's playing Spotify and it comes up, I'm always like, yeah, that's the song. It's a great one, right? It's I always love Wings because they produced great pop songs. They did great rock songs. They did some folky stuff. I mean, they did a little bit of everything. And Paul, I think, was just firing on all cylinders as an artist throughout the 70s, which just continued the greatness that he was a part of in the Beatles in the 60s. So, yeah. So, Silly Love Songs is my choice for today. Day 17. Happy Easter, everybody. I should have said that right at the beginning. Hopefully everybody's having a good time today, spending it with family or friends, whatever you're doing, or maybe just kind of chilling out at home, right? Hopefully the weather's good by you and you can enjoy a little bit of it. I know here in the New York area, the last couple of days have been pretty spectacular. It's like we just like the switch. Flick the switch and we went from end of winter to 70s, right? That just seems to be the way it goes, right? So hold on to spring. Hopefully we'll have it for another couple of weeks before summer will be here before you know it, and we'll love that too. But I always like when it's just that transition month or two where it's temps are in like the upper 50s, 60s, low 70s, little breeze. It's not too hot yet, right? That's what spring is all about. So and a lot of songs go hand in hand with that. So thanks for watching. I'm Pete Pardo. Visit us on the web at www.seaoftranquility.org. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, of course, we're here on YouTube all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell. We've got the links to our Ko-Fi page and merch page down below, as well as seaoftranquility.org, the webzine. 24,000 reviews, all sorts of great stuff on there. So thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow morning with another feel-good song for spring. I am Pete Pardo. Bye-bye.